beloved ones. As we navigate between eclipses, releasing and embracing a more illumined frequency, we now move towards a more stabilizing passage, one that begins with the equinox and that will reach its peak on the 4/4 passage next month, a passage of immense energetic balance and complete integration for those who are reconnecting and activating their 6th and 7th dimensional shoulder portals, as well as for those who are stepping into their mission as stabilizers and timelines keepers, helping in the reconstruction of the fallen 3D timelines and false 5D ones. We are all light pillars with a unique coding to anchor the specific frequencies we agreed to seed when we chose to incarnate on this planet. This is why it is so important to have our Merkabah fields, masculine and female, balanced and our original template regenerated to anchor the unique codes we are meant to bring to Earth at this time. As stabilizers, new Earth's anchors and timekeepers, we are heading into a powerful harmonic portal represented by the frequency of the number 4. 4 is our heart center and the frequency band that we need to transcend to reach the 5th dimensional soul levels, releasing astral false connections, guidance, influences, and all delusions, allowing our consciousness to move into the soul worlds where we finally find the truth about who we are and our mission. For those of you working with the rehabilitation of your 4th dimensional DNA strand, know it is the perfect time for you to transcend astral limitations and programs, as it is from our DNA that we can shift our current frequency state, as when we awake the time codes within each DNA strand, we are free to navigate within a new dimension of consciousness, which is why it is so important to decree to our DNA our intention to move through the illusory dimensions into the soul ones. For we are the only ones who can command and reprogram our DNA, as it only recognizes us as the only authority to do so. 4 is the union of equals, creating something to heal and protect all. This is where many activated ascending couples are now moving into as we move through the 3 universal frequencies of this month into the 4/1 of April. 4 is love. 4 is the number required to create in the physical what the divine envisions in the illumined worlds. 4 are the pillars that sustain this and any other universe. It is the foundation of the divine architecture of all creation, for it is what holds all together, from the macro to the micro. 4 is stability and the strong foundations required so anything can grow and expand. 4 are the elements and the royal stars in the heavens. By holding this frequency, we work from a heart space, being in a constant flow of giving and receiving, of embracing and letting all go. 4 is who we are, as it represents our strength, courage, balance, and devotion to serving all creation. Many of you, awakening as stabilizers, will too start seeing the number 4S as an activator number to start the dissension of your mission and unique codes for you to seed. 4 is divine order among the 3D chaos that many wish to create in this world as part of its dual nature. Divine order within ourselves is precisely what we are invited to anchor during this time between eclipses, culminating with the 4/4 passage, for we are all rebuilding our light bodies, personal realities, and above all, our entire template. It is now more than ever that we need to stand firm in who we are, in our truth, and in the guidance we receive to be aligned with authentic sources, which are the ones we all have within ourselves. This is a passage for us to remain within our higher heart as we continue transforming ourselves as a species, embodying our true identity as solar/Christic beings, which in truth means to retrieve our original state of being, one of love, wisdom, and power, in perfect alignment with the divine within us. May you remain in the love, wisdom, and power of your hearts, in perfect balance with the divine and all. Within infinite love, dear ones, I come to you in the sacred breath of this moment where silence and love intertwine. The journey of togetherness is one of the most profound paths to softening the self, to learning surrender, and to understanding the heart's deepest wisdom. To walk with another, be it in love, friendship, or shared purpose, is to enter a space where the self is no longer the only voice. Here, the ego resists, for it wishes to be heard above all, to hold its ground, to affirm its separateness. Yet, in the presence of another, the self is invited to melt, to listen, to weave its essence into the greater harmony of two souls moving as one. The path of togetherness is not always gentle, yet it is always sacred. It mirrors the tides, sometimes effortless, sometimes turbulent, always in motion. In this movement, you are shown where you hold too tightly, where the need to be right overshadows the need to be kind, where the desire for control whispers louder than the call to love. To listen to another is to open the heart beyond the walls of self-importance. It is to surrender the need to be understood first and to instead become a vessel of stillness, receiving the truth of another without resistance. This is the art of presence, the practice of love in its purest form. When two energies meet, there is friction, there is expansion, there is revelation. Some energies flow together like rivers merging, others collide like storms meeting in the sky. It is not the harmony that teaches you most, but the discord, where patience is stretched, where judgments arise, where the self is asked to let go of the need to grasp. To be with another and remain open is an act of devotion. It is a path of trust, of allowing, of witnessing the self dissolve into something greater. When you let go of the need to defend, to correct, to be heard above all, what remains is love. And love, dear ones, is the force that bridges all separation. Walk this path with softness, with courage, with reverence. Each soul who walks beside you is a mirror, showing you where you are free and where you are still bound. See them not as obstacles to your peace, but as sacred companions, guiding you deeper into love's embrace. May you listen with tenderness, speak with kindness, and love without fear. I am with you always,